Okay, hello everyone. I think I'm visible. Yes, okay now. So today I'm going to start the first unit of MMPM-6 and it is about marketing research and introduction. So now let's start. The pace of change is so rapid that the old information is not as helpful in making decisions. Okay, so here the changes are going on very rapidly, so that's why the old information is not sufficient. Okay, so that's what here it is given. So marketing research provides information to help in improved decision making about the consumer, competition and other stakeholders. So conditions for conducting marketing research here given. So what are different conditions for which marketing research or condition for conducting marketing research, in which different situation to conduct the marketing research. The first one is given to fill information gap. So if there is any kind of information gap, just like what is required and what is now available, if there is gap, then in that case marketing research is conducted. The second is given the price of conducting marketing research. If it is less expensive than the price of making an incorrect choice, then also in that case we conduct the marketing research. And the third condition for conducting marketing research, it is given decision making is not hampered by the time required for the research. Okay, so here in case of marketing research, so there is requirement of time, and if the time required for conducting the marketing research does not hamper the decision making, then in that case the marketing research should be conducted, otherwise it should not be conducted. Okay, so here the given the definition about the marketing research. The American Marketing Association defines marketing research as the function that links the consumer, the customer and the public to the marketer through information. Okay, through information, customers, consumers and the public are linked with the marketers. Here here the information used to identify and define opportunities and problems. Okay, means marketing research tries to identify and define the opportunities and the problems present. So that's all about the marketing research concept. Then we move on to the marketing research process. So in the marketing research process, many steps are involved. The first, it is given define the problem. Second, a statement of research objectives. Third, planning a research design. Fourth, planning a sample. Fifth, collection of data, analyzing data. Sixth, analyzing data. Seventh, formulating conclusion. And eighth, preparing and presenting the report. So these are all the steps involved in marketing research process. Now let's go in detail about these all steps. The first step, it was define the problem. It means the first thing is that the marketers should define the problem. So what kind of problem is there? So that should be defined clearly. So that's written here as you can see on your screen, that is clarify the problem or define an opportunity. So in order to define the problem situation, some exploratory research may be done prior to formulating a more detailed problem statement. So that's it. So before defining the problem situation, some kind of exploratory means to gather some kind of information regarding the problems, or searched through different sources, so that a proper definition of the problem can be brought into the light. The second step, it is given a statement of research objective. So what different objectives are there for the research? Research objectives may be stated in qualitative or quantitative terms and expressed as research question statements or hypotheses. It means it may be this statement of research objectives. Research objectives, it may be qualitative or quantitative. Okay, and expressed as research question statement or hypothesis. Third is given planning the research design. So here in this case, the planning of the research design given. So first we need to know what is this research design. It is a blueprint outlining how the required data will be gathered and analyzed, and it represents a framework for the research plan of action. Okay, since planning the research design, it represents a framework for the research plan of action. That the third, it was planning the research design. The fourth, it is planning the sample. Means sampling involves procedures that use a small number of items or parts of the population to make conclusion regarding the whole population. It means taking out a small number of items from the population to make some kind of prediction about that. So that's why here given some questions related to planning the sample. Here given the first one is who is to sample. It means the target population. Target population should be defined clearly. So then second, the kind of second question given, how large or small should a sample should be. So that is also the concern here, how large or small the sample should be. Then the fifth step of marketing research is data collection. So tools to collect data, just like observation method or communication method here given in case of data collection. And the sixth step given data processing analysis. So data processing and analysis, what happens here, once the data has been collected, it has to be converted to a format that will suggest answers to the problem. So data processing begins with the editing, coding, transcription, and verification of data. Analysis may involve finding recurrent patterns and summarizing pertinent information. So these things involve in data processing and analysis. And the seventh step given, formulating conclusion. After data processing and analysis, some kind of conclusions should be made by the decision maker. So that's here given, interpreting the information and making inferences that can be applied to managerial decision making. And the eighth step given, preparing and presenting the report. The research report should clearly explain research findings and need not contain complex explanation of the technical details of the study and research methodologies. It means it should be clear, and it should not involve the complex technical terms. Means the report should not include the complex technical terms which the users cannot understand there. Then we have the next yes here given, the written report must have the following details. It means on an average, the written reports must have the following details. So what are those details? The first given, title page, second table of contents, third introduction, fourth statement of objectives, fifth methodology, sixth analysis and interpretation, seventh findings, eighth limitations, ninth conclusion, 10th recommendation, 11th list of references, 12th appendix. So these are, on an average a report should contain the following details. So this is not a hard and fast rule, but on an average we should include this much detail into the report. Okay, so now next we have scope of marketing research. So marketing research function, here we use in sales analysis, we use marketing research to analyze the sales. That's a given, measurement of market potential, determination of market characteristic, market share estimation, studies of business trends. These all things we do using marketing research function. Sales methods and policies to evaluate the effectiveness of present distribution systems, promotional activities, etc. We use sales methods and policies. Then we have the product management examines market feedback about the competitive product offering to position brands, to monitor the performance of brands, etc. So these things. And the fourth given advertising research in the media research to understand the overall state of media market and the target audience. Fifth given corporate research. So this in these all situation we use marketing research. Corporate research also, in corporate research also we use marketing research function. Syndicated research means in this case a market research company can carry out and finance syndicated research on a subject that may be of multiple interest to multiple businesses or organizations. Now, there are some limitations of marketing research. The first limitation given, the marketing research does not make decisions. Okay, the marketing research does not make decisions and it does not guarantee the success. Second limitation of marketing research given, it is the marketing managers who make the final marketing decision and not the researcher. Third given, does not guarantee the success. Fourth, it can indicate the current marketing condition and not the future situation. It means it is all about the present marketing condition and not about the future situation. So different steps in the marketing research have potential of bringing in an error. Means there is possibility of error in the marketing research process and takes significant amount of time. So that is very important limitation of marketing research, that it takes significant amount of time. And the seventh one we have here, high cost. So marketing research involves a lot of investment. Now, users' perspective about the marketing research here, given a decision maker should consider the following to improve the usefulness of marketing research. The first need of the marketing research has to be established, means whether it is required to do marketing research or not, that should be clearly analyzed. The second one, the decision maker should not do the research. It means the person who makes the decision um, using marketing research information should not do the research. So third, given decision makers should be critical of the process. There is possibility of error, so that's why the decision maker should consider the criticality of the marketing research function. And these are the things which the user should consider when making decisions by taking the information from the marketing research. So that's all about the first unit, that is marketing research and introduction. So we discussed the introduction about the marketing research, and this unit belongs to block 1. So thank you all.